speaker is Hultgren.
It is great to be with you tonight. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate your involvement, your engagement. I've said it before, I am absolutely convinced that this is the most important election of our lifetime. November 2nd, 2010 is the most important election of our lifetime. We have got to be more engaged than we've ever been engaged before. We've got to do everything we possibly can to get people out to vote, to get people doing these things, to make a change in this country. That's what's got to happen right now. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your work. I am energized by the fact that so many people who have never been involved before are getting involved this time. Are saying that it's this important, that they're doing things they've never done before, working things they've never worked before, because we've got to take our country back. And we do that by winning back the 14th congressional district seat. We do that by winning back other seats around the country and winning back our nation one seat at a time. They're depending on us, though. They're depending on us here in the 14th congressional district to do everything we can to win this seat back. We've got to win 40 seats back to get rid of Nancy Pelosi, fire Nancy Pelosi, turn things around in Congress, and this is a key seat for us to do that. So we're encouraged. Poll numbers are looking great for us. Bill Foster is absolutely desperate. Nancy Pelosi.
He's not here tonight.
It's interesting. I know all of this. Much more irritating than that. Sorry about that. But we go all over this district. I'll try to, go over this way. And you can let them do what they want to do with it. But we go all over this district. We've been talking to people. I see Steve, Congressman Foster's representative, all over the place. I give him credit for showing up. But you know what? The representative of the representative isn't enough. We need the representative. That's what the idea of representative government is all about, is to be our representative in Congress. That representative works for us, not the other way around. Bill Foster doesn't get it. He thinks we work for him. He thinks this money that we send out to Washington, D.C. is to do what he wants to with it. It's not. It's our money. It's time we take it back. We've got to take this seat back. We've got to take Washington, D.C. back. A lot of people, as we talk about open change a couple years ago, people wanted change. The change they wanted was change in Washington, D.C., not change in America. And now is the time for us to make the real change, and that is change in Washington, D.C. Change the business as usual, change the whole structure out there, allowing people to have a voice once again in our government. So that's what I'm fighting for. The poll numbers are looking good for us. The issues we're talking about is we need common sense leadership. People who understand that you can't spend money you don't have. We need accountable government officials. We need responsible spending. Accountable government officials, responsible spending. It's simple. But for some reason, Bill Foster and others don't get it. They just don't get it. And I see it. When Congressman Foster walks into a room he believes he knows better than everybody else in that room of what is the right thing to do. I just fundamentally disagree with that. I want to hear from you. I want to know what's important to you. I want to be able to respond to you and represent you as well as I possibly can. So we're working as hard as we can for the next 3 weeks. Poll numbers are looking good for us. We're seeing desperation on the other side. They're attacking us on a couple of different fronts I want to address quickly. One is tax increases. They're trying to say that I want to raise taxes 23%. Absolutely false. I will not raise more taxes. I think our taxes are already too high. I have signed a pledge that I will not raise taxes. Congressman Foster refuses to sign that pledge. The other issue is they're going after on the attack against my work. I'm a lawyer. I also do investment work for people. I've been involved in investments for about the last 10 years, helping people with their long-term planning. I grew up in a funeral home, so I saw how important it was to plan for the future, knowing what was ultimately coming. I also have a passion of helping people make good decisions so that they can plan for the future. I think that's actually a pretty good resume to make a difference out in Washington, D.C. right now. And I think that's part of the threat that they feel. So they're attacking a company that I work for. There's 10 of us that work at this company. It started in 2008. It is a company that provides investment advice to families. Solid, fixed income, safe, secure investments. Fully researched, fully disclosed, 100% satisfaction. And they're trying to twist this of saying that I'm selling toxic asset. That is a lie. I have never sold a toxic asset. They're trying to say I took bailout money. I never benefited, never took bailout money, nothing like that. They also say that I'm in the Cayman Islands doing this stuff. I've never been to the Cayman Islands. know what? I don't want to go. They've ruined it for me, so I'm not going ever. I want to get to work here. So they're lying, they're desperate. The reason they're lying is Bill Foster can't talk about his record. What is his record? Voting for every single appropriation. Any spending bill that's come up, he's for it. Voting for stimulus, voting for bailout, voting for healthcare, twice. Healthcare.
Let's send Bill Foster on vacation in Cayman Islands.